Miami Heat. For Miami, they lost their first matchup against these guys. This, their final game against them in the regular season, looking to finish with a split. All right, guys, topic of the day. There was a stat that came out that was really interesting. Until last season, every NBA Finals in the last 15 years included either Duncan.
That's about it.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet?
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Sacramento Kings here at home in an interconference matchup. Should be a good one. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
So here's Miami's starting group. Dang and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade, and it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot manning the middle. On defense, Sacramento, they defeated Indiana in their last game.
And guys, that was their night. I mean, it seemed like everything they shot went in.
It happens that way sometimes, guys. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players became contagious, and nobody was stoppable.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Just 5 on the clock. Dragic kicks to Dang. Wade. And it's Wade again missing.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A-game rolling tonight.
Bosh is screen on Collison. Here's Wade. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Now here's Collison. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Roberts. Buries it down low. Roberts got 6.
Match up.
Here's Dragic. Wade outside. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way. And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Wade dishes to Dang. Bosh kicks to Whiteside. Bosh, the screen. Heat moving the ball around. And the rejection by Cousins. Kay passes to Ace. The shot from 20 feet away. And good as it rattles through the hoop. And that's 10 points for Freak.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Dragic dishes to Whiteside. Whiteside sets the pick for Wade. Double teamed on Wade. Whiteside Dang. Lots of room. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Here's Wade following the basket by Freak. Wade drives in. Cannot hit. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against New York.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
And not only what they did in making them, but what they did to get to the line. I mean, they were constantly in attack mode, driving the lane and drawing fouls.
Here's Bosh following the basket by Freak. Bosh is screen on Cousins. Wade drives in. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Wade's got 6 points.
Right there, we saw Bosch opened up space for the shooter. Well done.
Here's Roberts. The shot no good. And Miami the other way now. Unloads from 13. Wade missing again.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. If we see an open look, we got to take it. We have to make them play at our tempo.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, guys. Well, George Karl had some advice for the team in that last huddle. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. On the days when he gets going, he can be a huge contributor, and Coach is obviously hoping this is going to be one of those days. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Thanks, Doris. Sacramento with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. Connects from three-point range. Roberts got 19 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
It's stolen by McLemore. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it, pushing their lead to double digits.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle that, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Caspi. Soft touch off the glass.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Roberts. Another three for Sacramento.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Green. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Boy, I tell you what, you can't even compare their numbers at the free throw line last season to the numbers this year. I mean, they are so much better.
No good. And as we... And before the game, we heard from Chris Bosh. While they're taking it one game at a time, he definitely sees...
As a veteran, you know what's...
Chris Bosh has become one of the wise old men of the NBA with his long and very successful career. Clark, there's a lot to be said for knowing what's coming and knowing how to handle it.
Well, he is indeed one of the elder statesmen of the league with his 2 rings and dozen-plus years, but he's also a very smart player to begin with, high IQ. Combine those 2 things, and you sometimes get 21 and 7, like Bosh is still delivering for Miami.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Really impressed with their post play so far.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
On the court for the Heat, Winslow is out there with Johnson. Then there's Gerald Green. Then there's Dragic. And it's McRoberts in at the center position. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And it's Green missing. Kings leading now by 13. Outside Rondo. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Dragic. Here's Roberts. Again, Sacramento.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Johnson with a screen on Rondo. Outside, Green. To the paint. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 3 to shoot. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Green.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. It's really hard not to appreciate all these.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Kings lead by 5.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what do you think the team needs to do?
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Freak. He's got 26 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
The Heat trail by 5. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Sacramento, Roberts, he's in at shooting guard. Quincy Acy out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Collison in at the 1. A nice shot by Roberts.